I also would like if somebody would please in the chat box tell me that they can hear me and also tell me that they can see the screen, which should be the Fairconnect presentation. I just want to make sure it's running correctly. I can hear you and see the screen. Thank you, Amanda. Okay, so this evening, the presentation should take about 30 minutes. And what I'll do is I'm going to go over some of the things about Fairconnect, and also I'll throw in some things about becoming an independent agent, because I know you do have choices out there. So let's get started. Okay, I'm going to go over the history of Fairconnect. I'm going to go over why become an independent agent. How has COVID-19 affected being a travel agent? That's always a question that is nice to answer. What kind of training do we provide? What the Fairconnect resource and website, the perks and benefits of becoming an agent, and with Fairconnect, how do you get paid? Because I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you're not doing this out of the kindness of your heart. Everybody likes to make a few dollars on the side on it. Some like to make more than others. And our sense of community, and why I think you should choose Fairconnect. So the history of Fairconnect. Fairconnect was established in 2003 in Medicine Hat, Alberta. When I took over the company in 2012, we slowly started to migrate and move a lot of the head office towards Winnipeg. So eventually around 2015, we moved head office to Winnipeg. We have over 200 agents with our company, all the way from BC all the way through to Newfoundland. The only province we do not have agents in is Quebec. It requires a special license and languaging protocols, and we're not yet there yet, I should say, as an agency to move to Quebec, but we are registered in all provinces. Awards that we've won as a company that we're proud of. We've been in Ensemble Elite Top Producer from 2014 to 2019. Obviously 2020, they didn't do any awards. What's Ensemble? Ensemble is a consortium. So there's over 200 agencies in Canada and over 250 in the States that belong to a consortium. And what it is we get together and we have better buying power. We get better perks from the suppliers. We also get higher commission rates. So we were in the top 25 with all of those agencies. So we're quite proud about that. Spotlight Play Awards, for those who are familiar with the Hyatt properties. We have been in the top sellers in the Western Canada from 2016 to 2019. We won the Sandals as top seller in the West from 2012 to 2018. 2019, we just missed out. But we picked up Rio Resort for Western Canada as one of the top sellers for Western Canada for Rio Resorts. So we've done quite well. I should say our agents have done quite well. Our affiliations, as I mentioned, we're part of Ensemble, which is a North American consortium. We're part of IATA, which a lot of you should have heard of. It's the International Air Transportation Organization. CLIA, which is the cruise line organization, the cruise version of IATA. TICO, which is the governing body for Ontario. BC Protect, which is the governing body for British Columbia. We are with the Better Business Bureau. And we're also set up to sell insurance in multiple provinces, which means we are licensed and registered as a company in most provinces. So why become an independent agent? That's the question. So I'm assuming that most people on the webinar this evening are not independent agents. So why become one? Well, it can be an exciting career. We do have agents that do this full time. And they do quite well at it. Some are six figures. You can do six figures at this from being at home. One of the benefits of this is work wherever, whenever you want to work. So basically what we're saying is it's great if you want to do it part-time. It's great if you want to do it full-time. It's great if you just want to work in the winter months but take the summer months off. It's great if you're a type of person who likes to travel and like to go away for a month or two. This is a portable business. So that's a great part about being a traveler in this business, is everything is completely done online. Everything is, you do not require to have an office to work in, and you're not required to be in a certain location. So you can live in Alberta and sell to somebody in Nova Scotia. You can be sitting in your resort in Mexico and book somebody in Ontario. That's just the way this business is. as I said, book at your own leisure. Extra income. We have lots of people who just do it for extra income. People do it, they want to take their family on a trip once a year. So their goal is to make enough money on the side, selling a few trips here and there to pay for their own trip. There's some people that do it because they want to take advantage of some of the perks. So they just sell to family and friends and they do lots of travel. Whatever the reason is, there's lots of reasons to become a travel agent. There's various reasons. And with Fairconnect here, what we do is we don't judge people. We don't tell you you have to do this. You tell us what you want to do and we work it and make it work for you. So we, like I said, we have people who work full-time, 6 figures. We have people all the way down to who book just for themselves, their family. They travel quite a bit. They book a few friends to take with them, and that's it. Whatever you choose to do, that's certainly up to you. But the most important thing with becoming an independent agent is travel and see the world. Because if you want to be a travel agent, I tell you right now, you do need to love to travel and want to see the world. And I tell you, you know what? In the last 10 years, I've traveled quite extensively, and it's a big world. There's lots to see, and it's a lot of fun. It's certainly an eye-opening experience. Certainly changes how one's perspective is in the world. How has COVID-19 affected being a travel agent? Well, I think it's actually done travel agents quite well because, face it, it's going to, for the next few years, we all like to take the vaccine, which I think hopefully we're all going to have, they're saying by June, July, a time frame. But the travel is going to change. I mean, you're not going to be able to just book something online and just go and not worry about things. You're going to have to know what the requirements are getting into countries. Are they going to have a vaccine passport? I mean, that's something that's being talked about. Are you going to have certain protocols to go to certain countries? What's it going to be like on an airplane? So a lot of people are going to be apprehensive about travel, and they're really going to come to travel agents to be able to bridge that gap of what they don't know, right? Because as you know, the internet is full of a lot of information and not all truthful. So the thing I think is what happened is there's a lot of appreciation for travel agents from our current clients, because people really appreciated the extra work we did. And a lot of travel agents didn't get paid, truth be known, for a lot of the extra work, all the cancellations, all the work they did. So there was a lot of appreciation, and people who had travel agents are saying, I'm really glad I had a travel agent, and I'm going to tell my friends. So I think whenever we come out of this, for people who had clients, they're going to be looking to book with you, and they're going to be spreading the news, because in this business, it's all about word of mouth. I'll tell you right now. And we've done a lot of training. Agents have really found out, I think they've rediscovered themselves that, they're really going to know a lot of information about entrance into countries, visas, insurances and stuff like that. So I think that agents have become more educated, and I think they're going to be able to answer those questions. So I think that the pandemic actually has helped the agent in some ways. What do we offer our agents? So in Fairconnect here, we offer your E&O insurance. What's E&O insurance? Errors and omissions. As we know, people do make mistakes. It is possible to make mistakes. So we have insurance for you, so that if you made a major error ain't a $100 error. Major error is you made a $10,000 or $15,000 error, right? We have insurance to cover you in case you make those particular errors. So we cover you up to $2 million for errors and omissions insurance. We give you marketing material. We're talking digital, print media. Anything you want for marketing, we can match any companies in what they do. So we certainly provide all that information. We also we're very big into social shares and social media with Facebook and LinkedIn and those things. So we do provide a lot of that. We provide all that information. Access to 200 suppliers, at least 200 suppliers. I mean, we don't prevent you from using a particular supplier. So we have at least 200 suppliers in our Rolodex right now that we're using. And we also provide IATA cards for those who qualify. Access to Ensemble, as we talked about, travel group, and they have a lot of great information, great training, great products they have. We give you your own self-branded website where people can go to your website. They can look from a trip to Mexico, for example, book it online, you get credit for it. And the prices on there are the exact same as if they went to Expedia or Selloff or Sunwing or anybody direct. We have an outstanding CRM system. So we have a CRM system that you can put all your clients' information in. You can track it all, track all your bookings, keep all the credit card information in there because it's PCI compliant. It's a great program. We have a personal resource site. So we built our own resource site for you to have all your information, where you keep all your passwords for all your portals, all that type of information, plus where to get all the information about suppliers. So rather than try to find out what it is or keep your own Rolodex, you go there, you punch in the information, boom, it pops up. Same place where we keep lots of extra information, supplier nights. It's a great resource site. It's well used. We like it. And the main thing is we give you continuous support, right? And when you talk support, it ain't lip service. We're here to help you. We have a great staff that will go beyond to help you become an agent. The thing to remember about Fairconnect is that we sell travel. We're not just a host agency that provides you services. We actually sell. We have agents in the office selling. So we know what's going on in the world of selling right away. Cindy and I, both of us who run the company, we started off as home-based agents. So we understand what it's like to be at home. We understand what it's like to have kids, and we understand what it's like to have an 8-hour-a-day job or a 10-hour-a-day job and come home and do travel. So we get it. So we're here to help you, and I think we really understand what it's like to be like. Unlimited travel at net rates. What does that mean? Well, as you know, suppliers add commissions. So I'll give you an example. If you had a booking and there was $200 commission on it, we give you the $200 back. So you fly everything at net. So whatever the supplier commissions is on a booking, whether it be a cruise or whatever, you get 100% of it back for you, your family. Now, this doesn't extend to grandparents, second cousins, all these type of things. It's just your spouse, your significant other, your kids, and that's where it stops. So it's unlimited. So if somebody just wants to do a part-time, wants to travel a lot, right away, you see the savings. Our resource platform, as I spoke earlier about, this is what it looks like. As you can see, all of the suppliers are up there. It gives their phone numbers. You can click on it, and brings up their information, their website, and on the bottom you see agent username and password. Well, this is where you'll store your username and password, so you don't have to worry about writing them down, keeping a spreadsheet. Everything's in here on the website, and the good part about it is that if you're away, you log into a computer, you can access this program, and that's the good part of it. Other things we talked about is that there's other information there for resources to help grow your business. We have all kinds of great information. This is all stuff that we compiled for you to help grow your business. Fairconnect agent website. As we said, we give you your own website. It's a portable booking agent, so your own name, your nice pictures in there. As we can see, your email is there, your number to call. If you have any specialties, they pop up in the bottom, so people can go in here. They can search by area. So if they wanted somebody from Calgary, they can easily search for somebody from Calgary. If they want somebody who's Calgary and Disney, they can go Calgary Disney, and if you're a Disney specialist, you'll pop up. So it's been very good for getting some leads. Your own personal one, as I mentioned, this is Lita. She's from Waterloo, Ontario. A little write-up that she has. The booking engine is there. All the specials out of Toronto. If it's Calgary, it would default to Calgary's. Regina, same thing. They can go on there and search their own, and they can book. And when they book, it's just like booking online. The engine we use is called Soft Voyage. It's the same one that Sunwing uses, the same one that Sell Off Vacation uses, Red Tag uses. So the same back-powered booking engine. Our new and improved CRM system. We just launched this about a year ago now. Basically, you log into this. It's like logging into a desktop. So when you log into the program, it's sort of like you just opened up a new desktop. In here, as you can see, we have all kinds of icons of different things you can go find. You have a chalkboard to write notes on, your calendars on the right-hand side. You got a clock there. We have the Fairconnect scroll that goes by and lets you know all the different news in the industry, also any webinars we have and stuff like that. It's a great system. Here, as you can see, you put all your clients' information in there. It's all saved in there. You can do social media profiles, marketing preference. You can put all the credit cards here, the WestJet ID numbers. Everything is stored in here right at your fingertips. So you don't even have to do it once. Also, we do marketing now for agents. So you can say, hey, these clients really like cruising. Tick to cruising. Once a month, we'll send out a piece about cruising automatically from you to your clients, telling you about different specials that's going on with cruising. What about the training? Well, we offer a phenomenal, as they call it, 12 module training program. This is completely designed for somebody who knows nothing about the industry. We take you from step 1 all the way to step 12. So when you're done, you feel comfortable in booking. As a matter of fact, what we do is we help you with your first 2 bookings, and kind of do a one-on-one, just because we want to make sure you feel comfortable in doing your bookings. If you're not new to the industry, you're trained, then what we do is we just cherry pick 3 or 4 different modules that are a little different that you might not have, and you do those together. So we modify the training program. We do one-on-one guidance. So we have a trainer that it's full-time. That's all he does. He's there to help you during the day, even at night, to do one-on-ones to help you if you have questions about your training, and also continue all training, because the training never stops in the travel industry. The day it stops is the day you fall behind. So it's always continually learning about what's going on. We also have a mentoring program. What that mentoring program is in certain areas where we have a lot of agents, we have what we call a lead or a mentor. And what that mentor does is they keep you informed of what's going on. For example, if you're in Calgary, it would be Lori. And what Lori does, if there's someone is hosting a night in Calgary, then what she will do is she'll invite everybody, hey, let's meet at this location, and we'll get a table together so all the Fairconnect agents sit together. So it's a good way to feel like you're part of a family, feel like you're part of a group, kind of a lone wolf when you show up. And we do have a new training site, which I think should show up, and this is what it looks like. It's a really great site, lots of videos, PowerPoint presentations that we put into videos, a little bit of scenarios you have to do. So, you do exams, and the cool thing about it is you do it at your own time. So you can stop, come back, take off where you're at. You can go, you can keep progressing. So, some people do it late at night, some people like during the day. And it's a great program. And every once in a while, you might need a touch point with Matt, but in generally, the idea is you should be able to not even have to contact us and you just do the whole thing. How long does it take? That's a question we get all the time. We've seen people go through the program in a couple of weeks. I've seen people take 3-4 months. So we're no rush you into doing the program. Do it at your own pace. The key is to learn from it. Here it is. It kind of goes to module 1, clicks through, you're in progress. You can contact your course advisor. It's a pretty intuitive one. So let's move on to perks. Okay, perks that we have is fam trips. What are fam trips? They're familiarization trips. Very big back in the 90s, 80s, 90s. Hard to come by these days, fully paid ones. We do have them from time to time. If you sell a lot of products, sometimes suppliers will take you. Sometimes they'll ask, say we'll have 5 or 6 rep. We need 5 or 6 Fairconnect agents spots, so I'll pick people. We do have a Fairconnect exclusive fam, which we invite all the agents to. A lot of the fams now are what they call personal fams, where you can go at a heavily discounted rate and see properties. Like, for example, River Cruise is like 20 to 30% the cost. And a lot of times they let you take a spouse with you. So you both pay 20, 30% of the cost, and it's considered a self-guided fam. So there's lots of options for fams in this industry. Ensemble and Fairconnect extras. So Ensemble, because we're part of Ensemble, sometimes we have extras that we can offer as perks for selling. Sometimes you get an extra gift card if you sell something. Even your clients, sometimes they get extra onboard credit. They'll get maybe flowers sent to the room or a bottle of wine sent to the room if you book a certain type of product. So we do have a lot of perks, all because of the Ensemble stuff. Personal website we talked about. We have our own annual Fairconnect conference. The last one that got canceled, we're supposed to do on a cruise out of Vancouver. We're working on another Royal Caribbean cruise out of New York, hopefully for next year. So we do have our own personal Fairconnect conferences. We've had them in Calgary, Edmonton, and Winnipeg so far. So we kind of move it everywhere. Every year we try to. We have administrative support, which means you don't have to do the admin side of it. You do have to do the invoice side of it to your clients, but all the backside, chasing commissions, the GST, all that stuff, you don't have to do any of that stuff. We handle it all. All you do is do the booking, get your client the invoice, we cut you your check. That's about as simple as it gets. Continual Learning Center. Matthew's always doing centers, so we always sending out information on webinars. Last night we did one on Manulife webinar, a really good one. And we're into travel, so we're here to help you travel. I mean, travel. The best way to sell a product is to see a product. That's been talked about for years, and I guarantee it's true. What are the benefits? Amazing experiences to share. Obviously, if you travel, you can share those experiences. And it's easy to sell if you've been there because you can really tell those stories. Best price and deals to offer clients. Now, best is probably not the best word, probably not the correct word to use. Our prices are identical to everybody else. We don't have best prices, right? So when somebody says we have the lowest price, they're correct. It's the lowest price, but it's the same price as everybody else gets. It's just the lowest one. We give you assists to generate leads. We're constantly working with social media to try to generate you leads and assist you in getting leads. I mean, there's a lot of people that says we generate leads for you. I question that. The best way to generate leads is to assist you in getting yourself out there and generate your own leads, right? That's the best way. And I'll tell you, the best way for anything is word of mouth, hands down. We have lots of fabulous agents with Fairconnect. They're willing to help out. We have a private group that you can go to, ask questions. You know, I want to sell clients to Cancun. We're looking for adjoining rooms. What hotels have adjoining rooms? I'm not quite sure. You'll get answers just like that. So it's really good. Of course, you can always call us at the head office and we'll help you out too. Less administration, as we mentioned earlier. You know, you don't have to worry about the administrative side of it. And we keep you up to date in the latest information. We're constantly passing you out information just to make sure you understand what's going on. Really important last year, but it's always important to have the latest information. How do you get paid? How do you get paid commission? So after initial training, every agent starts off at 60%. So we start you at 50, and once you're done with your training, you bounce to 60 right away. And the reason for that is we just want to give a little incentive for people to finish their training. Then once you get over 10,000, then you get 70% commission. So from 10,000 to 20,000 in commission, you get 70%. Over 20,000 commission, you get 80% of the commission. Fairconnect pays out monthly. So it's a 60, 70, 80 plan that we're currently under right now. And we pay out monthly. How do you pay out? Everything that comes in for the month of February, we send you a sheet saying this is what paid out. And then in turn, we send you a check and it gets deposited to your bank account on the 50. Okay. The good news about the CRM system is that anytime you can go in there and see what's paid out and see what your commissions are going to be. So it's real time. So you can see what commissions come in today. Oh, it's something come in today. I'm getting paid out good, or group paid out. So it's good. How do you get paid? Okay. G Adventures, for example, pays Fairconnect 70% commission. So all the agents get 70%. So at $4,300 a person for a tour, G Adventures would pay Fairconnect $730 for that person. Okay. Fairconnect would pay the agent $584. We'd send you a check for $584 if you're at the 80% level. Things to remember though is that supplier commissions vary and supplier payout dates vary. Some pay out next month after final payment. Some pay out 30 days post travel. So it kind of varies from supplier to supplier, and you'll get used to that as time goes. So why choose Fairconnect? First of all, we have no binding contracts, but that means that at any time you decide that it's not for you, you can leave Fairconnect. There's some agencies out there that make you sign a 2-year contract, which means you're committed for 2 years to pay all the monthly fees, everything for the 2 years. So us, it's, you know, if it's not for you, and you want to go, then we just part ways. As simple as that. No sales targets. Whether you want to do it part-time, or you want to do it just to travel for yourself, or whether you want to make it as a full-time business. We have no sales targets for you. We don't judge. We help you whatever is best for your business. We have Fairconnect exclusive FAMs. Every year we try to have at least one. This year, of course, we're not, but in 2021, we certainly want to be back there. More attention to agent needs. We truly try to help our agents. And I'm just not blowing smoke. We're here to help. We are a small company, just a little over 200 agents, and we have a staff that is dedicated to help the people. And as a side note, we did not have to lay off any of our staff during the pandemic. Everybody stayed on. We are here to support our agents. So the company is financially extremely stable. And we were able to keep all our workers on. So we're pretty happy with that because they were needed to be here for our agents. Unlimited resources and booking systems, you name it, we have it. We have a cruise booking engines, we have flight booking engines, we have everything. And last, a strong sense of community and friendship amongst the agents. I truly think that our agents do get along quite well, and we do try to have events so that our agents get to know each other. Because I mean, life is short. It's nice to have new friends, meet people in different parts of the country, especially with our conferences and our FAMs. People tend to get some good friendships there. So we have a couple of offers going on right now for the month of March. If you're a trained agent, and trained agent is either A, you're working with another company and you're looking for a new host, or you're just looking for a host agency and you're a travel agent, or you spent time and got educated, i.e. you went to school, took a tourism certificate or something like that. We recognize any time you put into your education. So we're waiving all the join fees. The monthly fees are $40 a month that everybody pays, which pays for your errors and omissions insurance, pays for the upkeep of your websites, all the portals, and all the licensing that's required to have you in that province. At $40 a month, that's pretty reasonable. And we start you off at the commission level that you're at. So if you're kind of just did the coursing, you start at 60, but if you come and you have a book of business with you, you take it with us, we'll figure out, me and you will sit down, we'll figure out what commission level we're going to start you at. If you're new to the industry, which a lot of you are, we used to be at $12.50. We've now reduced it down to $9.99 for the month of March. We ask for $199 to sign up, and then we break it into 3 other payments. So it's broken down into 4 payments. You can pay it all up front if you want, and you can do e-transfer or Visa card. But if you want to pay by monthly payments, you have to use a credit card. It's just easier on us not tracking people down. And there's the date. So $283.32 in April, and then the same in June, and the same in August. And you know what? I just thought of that. We're into March. That would move. It'd be actually May, July, September. I'll have to change that. Change the slide. It's from last month. So yeah, so every second month you have a payment. So you make a payment here in the month of March. Your next payment wouldn't be due till April. Till May. And the other thing what we do have, which is neat, is we do have a financing program. We have one of our suppliers is called Uplift. And one of the products that you're going to be able to sell as a travel agent is you can finance trips. The neat part about this is that you're not becoming a finance agent and have to track people down and not making payments. It's a finance company. It's simple as you put the amount of money the person wants for the trip. It goes to this finance company. They contact your client via text message. They put some information in. They do whatever they do. And within 4 to 5 minutes, they come back with an offer as to how much they have to pay over 12 months. So 12-month payments. They set it up with their banking or their credit card so they can make their payments. And then you as an agent says, John Smith got approved. Here's a virtual credit card that you can use for his booking. And then you go ahead and do the booking. So if they default on their payment, it is no bearing on you. It's all done with that company and nothing to do with you. So that particular company has offered us the ability to do the same for our people who want to join. So you can break it up into 12 payments. And if you want to do that, then basically just contact us. And what we will do is we'll send you the information. You go on your phone or your computer, and you can put in fill out the information. They'll tell you how much it's going to be, and it's quite reasonable. And it's not like compound interest and stuff like that. It's actually the amount of money you pay interest is actually really good. And the good part about it is no penalty if you break it. So all of a sudden, if you said I want to do this now and put it on the finance program, and as soon as I get my income tax in, I'm just going to pay it off, then you pay it off with whatever the balance is remaining. You don't have to pay all the interest type thing. So it's a good program. Anyway, thank you very much. And I am open to any questions anybody might have. If you do decide you want to join, I think I have the contact information here. I do, and I'll put it up. This is who you can contact, affiliates. We'll be sending out an email tomorrow with a link to this webinar. So if you want to watch it again, you can see the webinar again, and also some more information with respect to how you contact us to join. It's quite simple to join. We send you a contract via DocuSign, which is electronic. You go online, you sign the contract, you fill out a few forms, send it back to us. We have you up and running in less than a day. It's that simple. There's our phone number. It's a toll-free number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up into the chat here and see if we got any chat messages. I don't have any. So does anybody have any questions to ask me? Please put it in the chat. Or if you want to unmute yourself, please unmute yourself and ask me a question. I'd be willing to answer anything anybody has to say. I understand the direct flights. Oh, no, I understand the direct flight don't offer much for commission. Is there a way to add a service to account for your time? That is 100% correct. I mean, you know, starting probably about 10 years ago, travel agents used to do quite well with the commissions from flights, but now they've reduced it to some of them, which are down as low as, you know, to nothing for starters, to 2% a commission, right, which is peanuts. So we do offer service fee, and we highly recommend travel agents charging service fees on things that there's none or little commission. So we have a program basically where you can charge your clients. You can build it in, depending on what type of flights. International flights, you can kind of build it into the price of the ticket. We're allowed to do that. So you're just giving them a price, because we can get air tickets internationally. We can buy them discount tickets from a third party. And we can sell the tickets and then mark the price up. Sometimes you make a couple $100 on a flight. But for, like I say, a WestJet flight from Calgary to Toronto, I mean, you're looking at making, you know, after you take your split, you're probably looking at making $12, $13, right? So what we recommend is charging a service fee. And what you do is all you do is you take your client's credit card, you tell them you're charging a service fee of $25. They say no problem. You go in, you put the credit card information in, and then it gets done. And the bonus part, and I'll tell you right now, is that your service fees are 100% yours. There's no split service fee. We don't split the service fee, right? We charge a little fee for the processing, because, as you know, any credit card fees start, I think it's 5% or 8% we charge. So you get a bulk of all the money goes back to you for your service fees. And you can even charge a service fee on a selling trip. You know, you get commission. If you say, I'm charging service fees for everybody for my time, we support that 100%. If you pay right now, okay, I gotta go to the top on this. Okay. So I talked about that. If you say you pay $99, but when you add them up, it comes to $1048.96. GST. The government always wants a piece of the pie. So if you times 99 by 1.05, you'll see that the government gets its tax. Same as your monthly fees. I'm saying 40. It's 42 because you have to pay the GST out. Okay, let's see, Amanda. Okay, I'm still a student currently and just want to see my options for when I finish. Thank you for the information. Well, thank you for joining, Amanda. We do have a few people that are students, just to let you know, that do this, and they actually sell to their peers and students and stuff like that, which can work too. Do you permit independent agents to discount to complete with agencies that are offering at reduced rates? We don't permit us to discount because we offer the same as everybody else. Now, if somebody is undercutting, then we will investigate as to why they're undercutting. For example, I'll give you an example. Sunwing, okay? You cannot sell the Sunwing product from cheaper than what it is. So, you know, they're not supposed to be doing that legally with the contracts that we have. So we don't. They do not allow us to undersell. So we don't allow our agents. But what you can do, if you want to entice people, is some people offer a $25 Visa gift card for booking with them, right? So they're paying full price, but they're getting a $25 Visa gift card. So we can't do that, unfortunately. So a student, okay, Kim. Brad, how does the personal website work? I would get my own website to give out to come to me directly. Correct. Yeah. So basically, we give you your own website. You have your own URL on it, and basically, people would click on. You can give it to any of your friends. They could click on it. They'll go directly to your site, and if they book, then the booking goes directly to you. You get an email saying, Jacqueline Smith just booked on your site. And then, you know, you still have to be a travel agent and send them the information. You can send them the documents and all that, all those things. But the booking is 100% yours. Can they book online without you? 100%. They can book online. You don't have to be any part of the picture. The only part of the picture that you come in as a travel agent is is following up, making sure they got their documents, making sure that they don't need insurance, those type of things. Yeah, that's what you'd have to. That's what that's where the travel agent part comes in. Okay, let's see. Is there any other ones? Did I miss any? I'm gonna put my glasses on if you don't mind. Anybody who wants to unmute and ask, that's good. Okay, you got the direct one. I understand the direct flights. You permit independent agents to discount. Got that. Website. Got that. What kind of commission is it on insurance? Insurance actually pays quite well. Insurance actually pays us about 44% of the commission. So it pays out quite well. Some of the products, depending on what product it is, goes down as low as 25. Some of the new ones, but the majority of them, like the global medical, for example, is 44%. Our insurance provider that we work with is Manulife and John Hancock in the United States. So we work with. What is the process to get registered as an insurance agent in each province? I'm in Saskatchewan. Each province is different. I can speak about Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan, you actually have to write an exam, and of course, you have to submit your fee to get a license, an annual fee. And then in Saskatchewan, there's an annual requirement to do, I do believe, 3 hours or 3 to 5 hours of training on insurance, and we assist you in providing that. Matter of fact, last night was one of the hours. You have to do X amount of hours of insurance training, and you have to write the exam once and to get licensed in Saskatchewan. Can I sell customers that reside in the province? Can I sell insurance for customers that reside in the province? I'm licensed in Saskatchewan, but I have customers in Alberta and Manitoba. You can through us here at head office, because we can sell it for you. But so if you have clients in Alberta and Manitoba, you have to be licensed within the province. If you have, Manitoba is a little different, the way their licensing is set up. If you're part of Fairconnect, because the way our licensing agreement is with Manitoba, you could sell for us you could sell if you're in Saskatchewan to Manitoba's insurance. Alberta, no, there's a special, it has to be an employee of Fairconnect, and you are not employees, you're independent agents. That's the Alberta insurance license. So because of that, you can just contact us and we'll be glad to help any of your agents. And when we do help you, we don't take, it's still your commission as if it was your split. We don't do a credit or do anything else for that. All right. Any other questions? Oh, I know. I got another one here. If my husband and wife want both to do each pay the $9.99, the answer is no, you don't. We have a lot of husband and wife teams that join, and what we do is we take the second person on for $1.99. So that if they want to become an agent to sell travel. Now there's some people out there that the wife does all the bookings, she does everything else, and the husband helps in the background, maybe does the book work, maybe does a little bit of social media for her and stuff like that. So unless you're both selling, that's the only true reason you need to both become agents. The other reason would be if you both wanted to travel as travel agents and get some perks, then you both would have to become travel agents. So what happens is one person pays $9.99, the second one pays $1.99. There's a couple of restrictions. You only get one website, and we only provide one T4A. So I don't know if I said this earlier, but basically at the end of the year, everybody gets a T4A, and we only give it to one person. Now we can give it to a partnership, and you can decide how you want to split it, but we only give one T4A out. That's the only restriction you have. You both get your own emails. You both get your own logins. You only get one client link to share. And your monthly fees are not $40 each. They are $50 for the two people each. That's what it is. It's $50 for two people, and you get only one access to client. So it's a little join it as a partnership. Certainly an advantage. We have probably, I would say, 40 or 50 couples that do it. Any other questions? Let me just see. I'm going to go through one more time, see if we got anything else. Okay. Thanks, Brad. Anybody else? I'm before our last call for questions. I don't think. What's the process to registering each province? Got that. Can I book online with me? Yeah, got all those questions. Okay, I will close out this presentation by once again thanking you all for taking the time out of your evening. If you've got any more questions, please feel free to email me. I'll send my email address tomorrow, and I'm glad to talk to you one-on-one on the phone. I find the phone so much better. And so, oh wait, no, I got another question from Lisa. I see people advertising deals on Facebook. Do we have to find these deals, or do we find them and we post them? It's a combination of both. We sometimes promote deals and we put them out there for you. But what happens is that you get these deals emailed to you all the time. So we do, it's a combination of, yes, we can find these specials and these deals, if you want to call them. Like, for example, what's going on now with the cruise companies, unbelievable offers, Crm Vacations, unbelievable offers. What happens is you sign up for their emails, and then as soon as they get a new deals email, so you get an email from Crm Vacations, here's the special they got going on right now, then you can make your own. We do some, we do take some and make our own Facebook posts. So are all deals commissionable? 100%. All the deals are commissionable. Everything is commissionable. Obviously, if it's a lower price, you're getting less commission rate because it's a commission on that. So yeah, so that's how that works. So yes, those deals are not hard to find. They pop all the time, and also Ensemble has their own nice deals that you can send out to people, so it's pretty good. Are the deals commissionable? I got that. So once again, I want to thank everybody. If there's no more questions, I'll give it a couple seconds. But like I said, we'll be sending out you all an email tomorrow with more information, with a link to this webinar, so you can you can watch it again if you want. But feel free, if you said, hey, I want to sign up, no problem. Email affiliates or email myself. We'll hook you up. And I tell you, I don't think you'd regret it. Most people come, they truly enjoy it, as long as you're in it for the right reasons and you're there to help people. It can be quite satisfying. So once again, I'm just going to look one more time. Once again, thank you very much for taking your time this evening, and I hope you have an enjoyable the rest of your week. And the weather is supposed to be nice, I know, in Manitoba this weekend, and it's supposed to be most in the west, so maybe we get a chance to get outside and enjoy it. Once again, thank you very much, and have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.